Well, would you looky there. Told you it was cooling off. Snow on the mountain. Need to get my woodshed built. Start hauling over some firewood. We have actually a fair amount that was left here. A guy can't have too much firewood, and I don't like to haul firewood in the snow. It'll do this though. This is kind of normal. What happens is around hunting season, which starts on the 10th, today is the 5th, right around hunting season we'll get a bit of snow, and I always call that your warning snow, as that'll kind of melt off and go away, but it's a warning. If you ain't got your firewood, you better get after it. So anyhow, normally it'll do that, and then we usually don't get any down here at the house until Thanksgiving, sometimes not even till almost Christmas, December sometime. The mountains, that snow there might stay. It comes early and stays late, but it's hard to say. Every year is a little bit different, of course, but got a little bit of a surprise for you. Good morning, folks. With the weather changing, gonna have to put that back on here pretty soon. I got firewood to haul and a bunch of other junk to haul before I do that. This moving stuff, man, we got a lot of junk. I gotta just start closing my eyes and pitching it in the garbage, I think. They're wanting to have a garage sale, but the weather's kind of getting worse all the time. I don't know when or if we're going to be able to do that. I'd rather sell it and make something on it than just take it to the dump, though. But here, very soon, I need to get after a woodshed. This firewood here was here. It, like I said, the guy that owned this place, he ended up dying, so he left some stuff. But there's probably, I don't know if there'd be quite 2 cord there. It's tall. A cord is 4 foot wide, 4 foot tall, and 8 feet long. Well, I don't know. That'd be kind of pushing it there. There might be 2 cord there. I can't really tell. But anyway, this little shed roof, it probably does come out 4 foot. There probably is 2 cord there. Anyhow, I got this roofing tin. This is, forgot now. I think it was 12 foot long. If I take and add on to the pitch up here and come out here, about where that block is, fill all that plumb full of firewood, I should be good for this year and probably next year too. Like I say, I try to keep a year ahead if I can do it. I don't like running out, and I don't like being under the gun to have to go and get it. You know, I enjoy cutting firewood, but going up because you want to is a whole lot different than going up because you have to. And once it snows, I don't cut firewood. That's just too sloppy, too wet, too nasty. It's actually kind of dangerous because the ground's slippery and you don't want to fall with a running chainsaw or any more, just fall at all. I'm getting kind of old, folks. I don't bounce very good anymore. And then you land on a stub or something, and it's just, I don't do it. I'm not going to do that. Well, anyway, That's the plan. Probably not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's gonna have to happen real soon. There's a lot of screws backing out on this roof. I don't know what causes that. Here's another one up here. Yeah, it won't focus there. Anyway, this pitch on this roof is kind of steepish. I'm gonna have to tie a ladder or something, I think, to the roof and lay the ladder right on the roof so I got something to stand on. Falling off would not be much fun. In here, I've showed a little peek at this a couple of times. Not really ready to show off the rest, but I picked up this potbelly wood stove other side of town here, fairly inexpensive. It's all there, and it's a nice old stove. I didn't pay very much for it at all. I bought it for $225, which, I mean, it restored. I saw one on eBay for about $5,000. This one, I guess it's really not all there. It should have some of this chrome trim around the edges and things like that, but mostly there. It's enough there I can use it. This is mica. Mica is a rock, actually, and that stuff is pretty neat. That is about as thin as those disposable water bottles. But look at this. They used this instead of glass back then. You know, you put my lighter in there. It's going to be really pretty neat when it gets fired up. Should be able to see through that really well. It does have a small crack right there. I might have to get a replacement piece for it. They still sell that stuff, surprisingly. But before I can do that, I need to put a stovepipe in here. I think it takes a 6-inch. Oops. I'll have to measure that and see. But I think it takes a 6-inch pipe, and I'll have to cut a hole in the roof. That string is kind of where it needs to be. But got to study up a little bit now that we got, you know, a place like this. I got to find out what's legal as far as code and all that crap. But lots and lots to do.